Do you feel like you're someone that constantly lives paycheck to paycheck, or you try to save for a goal or something big and it doesn't quite work out the way you want it to, or you don't have enough in the end? I want to help you break free from that. I'm going to talk through the common struggles that sabotage financial success. I want to help you get a budget that works for you so that you can live your best life. In today's video, guys, this is the second part of my budgeting series. I'm going to dive into this topic that affects all of us. I mean, even me. I'm going to explore why budgeting matters and why so many of us struggle with it. If I help you to understand some of these challenges, it's going to help all of us just better equip ourselves to overcome them. Budgeting is the foundation of financial stability and success. It's like a roadmap for your money. It guides you towards your goals. When you have a budget in place, you gain control over your finances. You know how much money is coming in, you know where it's coming from and where it's going, and then you just know how much you can save. Budgeting helps you to make informed decisions, helps you to reduce debt, save for emergencies, and even achieve long-term financial goals, which is so important. One main reason why many people struggle with budgeting is the lack of financial education. Unfortunately, personal finance is not taught in schools as extensively as it should be. Without the proper knowledge and skills, it just gets challenging to understand the importance of budgeting and how to do it effectively. The good news is that resources are available such as books, online courses, and financial literacy programs, which kind of help bridge that gap. And also YouTube channels like mine. Please share, guys. No, seriously. Another common struggle with budgeting is just our mindset and just the tendency we have for instant gratification. We live in this consumer-driven society that just constantly bombards us with advertisements and temptations to just spend our money. It's so easy to get caught up in the desire for immediate pleasures, the new items, and just overlook financial goals and our long-term achievements that we just want to have. Overcoming this struggle requires a shifted mindset and developing discipline to prioritize future financial security over fleeting indulgence. Many individuals also struggle with budgeting because they fail to track their expenses and lack awareness of where their money is going. One thing I've noticed over the last few years is the rise in companies that exist solely to cut subscriptions. So many people have so many subscriptions that they don't know who's charging them every month, how much they're charging them every month, and then you have companies just making money to cancel them for them. You can do that yourself and you don't have to pay these companies, but hey, they've been around, they've been successful, and I think they're gonna stay around. People don't audit their finances the way they're supposed to. If you don't monitor your spending habits, it's really challenging to identify areas for improvement or even make any necessary adjustments. Like I said, technology has made it easier than ever to track expenses using budget apps or even just simple spreadsheets. By regularly reviewing your expenses, you can gain a clear picture of your financial habits and make informed decisions. Guys, life is unpredictable and unexpected expenses can always throw you off. Even if you have the best planned budget. Emergency things like car repairs, sudden job loss can really disrupt financial stability. Without an emergency fund, those unforeseen events can just really throw you into debt or even financial stress. Having an emergency fund should be the number one priority. It acts as a safety net and just gives you peace of mind if a challenging time does arise. Overspending and accumulation of debt are also major obstacles to successful budgeting. Things like credit cards, loans, and easy access to credit can really lead to this cycle of debt that's hard to break. If you have impulse purchases and living beyond your means, that can also quickly derail even the most well-intentional people that take budgeting in mind. Overcoming these struggles, again, just takes discipline. You got to separate the needs from the wants and just develop healthy spending habits. Budgeting can also be challenging when you're on your own. The lack of accountability, the lack of support can just make it difficult to stay motivated and focused. Consider getting an accountability partner, a friend, joining financial support groups, or seeking professional guidance if you can afford it. Sharing your goals and progress with others can just provide that sense of encouragement and keep you accountable for your financial journey. Inconsistent income can also be a roadblock to budgeting. If your income fluctuates or if you're self-employed, it can be really challenging to create a stable budget. I understand that. However, with some careful planning and flexibility, it's still possible to budget effectively. Now that I've kind of explained why budgeting matters and some of the common struggles, I want to talk about how to overcome these challenges. So the first step is to create a realistic budget that aligns with your goals and your income. Start by tracking your expenses like I mentioned and identifying areas where you feel like you can cut back. To overcome the temptations to overspend, it's important to practice mindful spending. Practice mindful spending. Take a step back before making a purchase and ask yourself if it aligns with your priorities and your values. It's an easy way to figure something out. Consider using cash envelopes or setting spending limits to stay on track. For those with inconsistent income, consider creating a budget based on your average monthly income. Build an emergency fund to cushion the months with lower income. Also, explore multiple income streams or even side hustles to stabilize your financial situation. To wrap up guys, budgeting matters because it empowers you to take control of your financial life. It really provides this clear path toward your goals, and it's going to help you to overcome common struggles like lack of awareness and overspending, and like I said, inconsistency. Remember, budgeting is a skill and it improves with practice. If you start today though, you can really sit back and watch your financial life transform. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we continue to talk about budgeting.